Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales from Annapolis, Maryland. And we are very thankful you are here in this daily appointment or weekly appointment. We are going to start with our centering prayer or initial prayer. Dear Father, Mother God, we center ourselves, raising up our thoughts to you, to feel your kind and loving embrace, to recognize our spiritual nature, and to be open to your inspiration and to your grace. May the benefits of this moment of prayer be shared with all our brothers and sisters in need of a prayer today, and so be it. Welcome again, dear friends. We are reading the book Happy Life, and we are going to read chapter 122. The spirit author is Joanna de Angelis, through the mediumship of Divaldo P. Franco, who already discarnated too. And Joanna is telling us this today. This is the message. Be yourself regardless of the circumstances. Be yourself. Don't try to come across as superior or inferior to what you really are. If you want a better position, work hard to get it. And this is something really interesting, my friends, because when we read Spiritist literature and we learn about more advanced, evolved worlds, talking about morally speaking, right? The spirits, they are very genuine, and they have their character and their personality very defined. They are humble, they are kind, they are genuine, but they have their essence, and they are, again, we're going to use the word genuine in regard their essence. There's no need to use masks for different situations. So one of the most beautiful goals that we have under Spiritism is shedding a light, giving a light to us, is that self-improvement. And in the process of self-improvement is also the self-discovery, and to be aware, acknowledge our skills, our virtues, and everything that we have conquered in the last, God knows how old we are, how many thousands of years of old we are. And also as well to see the skills and virtues that we need to conquer or to develop or to enhance. Meaning that one of the main goal for us is to become our very own selves, to be that diamond, and to take out all the different contaminated elements, if we can call it like that. Being genuine. Whenever you find imperfections, strive to improve yourself. That's it. When we found it, when we are aware, when we are conscious, we need to start working on it. And it's very likely, it depends at what point in this lifetime we start, that we won't overcome that. But we need to start the way. Just giving the first step towards practicing being patient, or practicing being kind, or practicing being punctual. We know what are our imperfections. So the more we practice, we are already rolling that ball for upcoming reincarnations. As we're going to see at the end of this chapter, that we are already conquering some field about improving our imperfections. Being genuine is a way to acquire dignity. The ascent is slow for everyone. Those succeeding today began their struggle earlier on. That's what we were referring. So if we recognize one of those imperfections and we start working on that imperfection, making an effort, right? And we fall again and we try again, later on, because the life of the spirit is eternal, later on, we will have no practice. We will be like riding a bike. At the beginning, we fell several times and we are unstable. We don't know how to get the balance, but the more we practice, the better we get. So that's what Joanna is telling us. We can start today working on those imperfections. So later on, we are already better on that. Those struggling at present will succeed at a later time. Don't be self-conscious on account of your trials. Meaning, let us not take out that mentality of defeat. Take out that mentality of like self-punishment, of feeling guilty because yesterday I yelled at someone and really I lost my temper. That happened. We are human. We try not to happen in the future, right? We are being self-aware of our shortcomings, and then we breathe. And when we're in a situation that we are getting to the point like, oh, I'm going to yell at someone, and this is an example, we then take a different route, and we are improving ourselves. But we fail. We're going to fail several parts of the road, but each fall is going to be different and in a more advanced point. That's what Joanna says in another reading. Your friends have walked in their time the same path you tread today. So those who are so virtuous in this lifetime is because they started earlier in some other lifetimes. It's like the ability to play an instrument. Have you seen those videos in social media of a 3-year-old boy, girl, playing the violin very virtuously? Like, my goodness, it needs years and years of training and learning, and this 3-year-old is just playing like, this is natural. Well, this 3-year-old is 3-year-old in the flesh, but in the spirit, he or she must start learning to play the violin long ago. So now, for some reason, in this reincarnation, that skill needs to show up early. It show up because for sure we have more skills. Sometimes they're dormant because we don't need it in this reincarnation. But that is a talk for another day. The situation is, friends, we are all have skills. We are all have virtues. We are all have the potential also to become a better version of ourselves. That's the invitation for today and for this weekend to meditate about it. We're going to our prayer, okay? We breathe. Beloved Father of our lives, beloved Mother Creator, love that is eternal and transform and expand continuously, that embraces from the outside and that is coming from the inside out. We are so very grateful for this moment of connection with you. We need your love and your life, like food, nutrients for our soul, as we live connected to this physical body, in this physical world, and therefore we are experiences the challenges that is to live on this planet. So we receive gratefully your embrace full of love. And we pray, beloved Father, Mother God, for the peace of our minds, for our inner balance, for our serenity, so we can think carefully in every circumstances, even the ones that are challenging us, and we can act instead of react. Help us to become a better version of ourselves by overcoming our very own shortcomings. Help us to be co-creators of peace by building peace consciously inside of ourselves. Oh, beloved Father, hold us in your arms as we fall and as we stand up and we fall again, trying to become that perfect being that you already see in us. Help us also to be co-creators of peace around us, especially in our very own homes. Help us to be the pacifier at home when the situations are coming difficult. Help us to be the pacifiers at our workplace, in our communities, on the streets that we walk, that people see in us that banner of peace and kindness and serenity. Humbly we ask you to be part of the spirits that are diligently working day and night, building peace on this world. And please bless us with peace for this country. Peace, even though we are different, we are diverse, that we respect one another, that we respect our differences, that we respect the right of free speech and every human right. Help us, Father, to build peace around the world. We pray for the nations that are in war. We pray for the nations that are in civil war. We pray for all the nations of the world, as we need desperately to build a world that is kind, that is loving, that is respectful, and that is giving us dignity to all of us in all the difference and diversity and magnificent creations that we are, because we are yours. We are your children. May your peace, may your love be with us today and always, and so be it. Dear friends, have a peaceful weekend, and also a weekend of reflection, thinking, what is the skill, the moral skill that I need to work in? There are many. We can pick one. All right? See you next Friday. Bye.